Morning, everybody, my family, and here I am once again welcoming you back to my channel, La Merita Cocinita, with your host, myself, Merita. And today I'm going to be cooking something that is called steak in tomato sauce. In Spanish, it's carne a tomatada. Any kind of meat will do. A tough meat would have to be cooked a little longer in slow cooking, but that's fine. So I got ahead of myself, and here I have chopped onions with carrots and cilantro and green bell peppers. I've got tomatoes and onions and the carrots and garlic, just chopped up garlic. And here I have green bell peppers, and I'm going to be using a whole can of tomato puree, or peeled whole tomatoes, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong can, but this will do. And of course, I've always told you I use vegetable oil, and that's what I use. That doesn't necessarily mean that I use that brand particularly. I use anything that is on sale. You guys know me, my family. This is the meat that I'm going to be using, which is a steak, a round roast. A roast, that's what it is. I cut it up into slices, and I pounded it out as thin as I could, and I semi-cooked it almost through, not quite through, because it's going to have to be cooked in the sauce for a while. And this is where I'm going to cook it in, my favorite pan. I have 3 like those. Yes, I know it looks old, but it isn't. I just have Jose remove the Teflon. I don't like the Teflon. I've got brand new ones hanging on the wall, as you can see. And last night I finished a batch of sweet potatoes. So that's 7 quarts right there to add to my pantry for November. Not all of them, but I will be using them. And I'm straining here my green bell beans, my green beans. They are the French cut. I like them that way, so I'm going to be adding those. That's my own little twist. So my frying pan seems to be ready, so I'm going to put you guys down for a little while, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, family, I'll bring you back for about a second or two. Right here, as you can see, I have prepared my mashed potatoes, and we're going to use the same sauce to put over them when our meat and sauce are done. So I just wanted to show you the potatoes, and we'll see you in a little bit. We're back for a little bit. It takes me longer than it does you guys, just having to come back in and out. Here we have the mixture of my tomatoes, my whole tomatoes, my canned whole tomatoes, my onions, some cilantro, and the carrots. And right here, I don't know how it's going to grow some of you people out, my family. My hands are clean since I'm always in the kitchen, so I'm coming in. I'm just going in with my hands and mush them up. This way you can get all the flavor out of the onions and the tomatoes and the Roma tomatoes. Those are the ones that you really need for a sauce when you want it a little thick. And I smush and smush until it kind of has a lot of liquid, and if I need to, I will add a little bit of liquid from my beef broth, because when I do some canning and it is beef, I do save all my broth when it happens that I'm going to be boiling it or making it like into some kind of a soup or stew. I haven't videotaped any of those. So this way, it'll all stay in the same flavor. But I did saute my meat with my own spices, which was garlic, powdered onions, powdered green bell peppers, and There is something called carne guisada in the store. It comes in a small container or a large container. A little pricey, but it's worth it. And I used some of that. Believe it or not, my brother got me into that one. So that there is not mine. It belongs to the company that makes it, but it is really delicious, and it will thicken it up as well because I think it's got some cornstarch. But cornstarch is not bad for you. Anyway, it just makes us bigger. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, you guys, let me finish doing this, and I'm going to be throwing my my other onions and cilantro and carrots into the frying pan so they can saute for a little bit, and then I'll be adding my my smushed tomatoes and the mess that I have right here. So I'll bring you right back. It's only going to be a second or so for you guys. Okay, family, here we are. I went ahead of myself and forgot to turn on my camera, but I added my sauce mixture to my sauteed onions and cilantro and carrots and garlic. I had some minced garlic in there as well. And I added my meat to the frying pan. So here is a waiting time right now, and I'm going to go get a can of tomato sauce and put it in for extra flavor, a little more acidity. But I will be adding a pinch of sugar in a little bit here to break down some of that acidity. So I'll bring you back as soon as I come back from my pantry. Okay, y'all, I told you that I would bring you back when I was going to be putting in my sugar, and here it is. I'm going to be putting in just about a little bit of level teaspoon, a teaspoon from my kitchen, like the ones that I usually use, I regularly use on my tea whenever I fix tea, which is hardly ever. And I'll just let it simmer for a little while. I already added my can of tomato sauce. It was a small can of tomato sauce. And as I'm going with the cooking, if it's coming along, I'll see the thickness of it. And I didn't mention to y'all that I had marinated this meat overnight in the refrigerator, of course. And I had also added sesame seed oil in it. And the marinade. It is delicious. The sesame seed oil gives it that little bite of some kind, a little taste to the back of your throat. There you go. That is really delicious. Just you don't want to overdo the sesame seed because it is potent. It's very powerful. It's it can take over all the other tastes and that I have in here. But right now you can taste just about everything. The cilantro, the onions, a carrot. Actually, I can taste the carrots. My goodness, I'm surprised. And we'll see how it comes along, y'all. I'll be bringing you in and out, like I said. Alrighty. Okay, family, I said I was going to show you the can, and it's a pretty large can, of the carne guisada seasoning. As you can see, it's from Fiesta, and I have not found any other company that makes this. Otherwise, I'd be buying that one as well. But I got this one at H-E-B. Walmart carries it as well. But it's it's very good. If y'all don't like to mess with spices, or if you don't have all the spices and you have this is all you need. So for whatever meat you have, this is really great. And my brother, like I said, my brother put me on to this. This is what he does. He uses this on everything that he cooks, because he still cooks. And he told me about it, so I grabbed me a small little can. So after I tried it, I went and I got me a huge can. So I have about 5 of these. Because you know me, I buy by bulk. I don't want to run out of something and then having to rush to the store. So, like today, for example, I needed more tomatoes, and somebody didn't get up early enough to go. And I did with what I had, which was enough. And of course, I went in with the whole tomatoes, and that did the job. That was great. But anyway, y'all, I wanted to show you the brand. I don't lie. I'm going to be honest always. When it's my seasoning that I do, because I do make my own seasoning, and use it for myself, though, for myself, I use that instead. But I like this one. On some every so often I'll add it, like I did today. I did add this today to it, to what I'm cooking, to the. In Spanish, it's carne en tomatada. In English, I call it meat in tomato sauce or whole tomatoes. You name it, whatever you want. Anyway, you cook your way, and you only please your family. Remember that. You don't have to cook for anybody else. So, here we go, guys. We're going to go dance for a little while, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I almost forgot to tell you that I was going to be adding a dark soda, cola, any kind of dark soda will do. It doesn't have to be a name brand or anything, so I've got the name away from you. But as you can see, it is a dark soda. And I added about half a can to my pan that size. And it should have been added around this time, so I'm not off at any way. And I'll keep my eye on it, and I'll bring you guys in and out as we're going along. So my mom used to cook for us tomate en tomatao, carne en tomatada all the time. Only she used to use round meat, round beef, round steak, that is, I'm sorry. Well, I got myself a beef roast from H-E-B, and they were on sale, so I grabbed a few, bargain sale. This is about as tough as the round steak. It must have been an old cow, like my mother used to say. But I'll get it there. I'll get it soft enough to where they can eat it. And if they don't want to eat it, that's fine. I'll have it with my chihuahuas, and they will love it. All right, guys. Here it is. This is my dark can. And that's as far as I'm going. All right. Thank you. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So here we go for a little flight. And this is what the dish looks like. Carne en tomatao. And those are the pieces of roast that I sliced thin. And out of one roast, I think I pulled out 4 steaks. And then I cut those into half because they were pretty large. And I just gave my husband a taste, and he says it's really good. Although he always has something to complain about. I should have done this, I should have done that. And then I finally say, well, maybe you should have cooked it yourself. Oh, better said than done. Anyway, as soon as I plate this, I will show you what it'll look like, because it's going to be served with mashed potatoes and some of the sauce that's going on the mashed potatoes. So I was debating whether I should add my green beans in here like always, but kind of looks pretty good the way it is, huh? I'll ask. If they tell me go ahead and add it, I'll add it. And then you'll see the end results. Okay, guys. I'll be right back. So will you. Wait for me. Y'all, this dish is done. And as you can see, I have plated my husband his plate. And I'm going to be putting sauce over the mashed potatoes. Or into the mashed potatoes. And a little more over his meat. Okay, let's not go there, you guys. I will give him a spoon. That way if he says something nasty, I'll take the spoon and stab him with it. I had to plug in my phone. It died on me, so you didn't catch it where I said I was kidding about the spoon. Anyway, I plated my husband and he's eating. He says it's really good. And I'm going to serve myself some. My son is not hungry right now. My older son. So everybody else is eating except him. He'll eat later. And I don't really eat meat. So I'm trying to look for a little piece for me. No. I can't tell you that this roast, it had quite a bit of gristle on it. So I don't know where H-E-B recently has been getting their meat, but H-E-B usually didn't used to be like that. But I like it anyway. They have a very good rotation on their meat products. So this is my plate. I'm going to sit down and enjoy. And whatever it is you guys are having for dinner, I ask you to enjoy yourself as well and to give thanks to God for whatever it is we have to eat. Friends and family, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and leave me a comment. That way they can see that people are interested at Google, that is. I mean, at YouTube, that is. So don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, and that way when I have another recipe or a canning video, I will give you a bell, a bell ring. Anyway, you guys have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the football games. And don't forget to thank God. God bless. God bless you guys. I love you very much. Have a great evening. Bye. My family, we have reached the end of the video. Here is the rest of the meat and sauce. Not all the sauce, some sauce. These are the rest of the mashed potatoes. And I have 2 of these containers of nothing but sauce that I am going to be able to use with something else. By something else, meaning maybe beef patties, or another form of steak, maybe some ham, The flavor of this sauce is very unique and very delicious. I hope you like it if you try it. Like I said, I don't have a recipe. It's all in my head. Basically, everything that I do is embedded in my brain from when I was a child. My mom cooking. But it's all been there for many, many, many years, and I don't have anything written down. I do use other recipes that other people have, and if they write a recipe down, I'll share it with you, but mine, I just tell you, and if you're interested in doing them, all you have to do is go back to the video and write things down, and then you take it from there. But the one thing that I will tell you that is very, very good for you to use in anything is that powder for carne guisada. It's called carne guisada, and it really is very delicious, and I hope you give it a try. It makes things easier. Even though you might want to still add your own spices, it still makes things a little easier. I'm waiting for Jared to bring me his plate because when my kitchen is closed, my kitchen stays closed. And right now it's 4:38, and before 5 o'clock I will close this kitchen, although I have adult ones that sneak in, and all I do is I say, "Hey, what are you doing in there?" But they're pretty good about cleaning up after themselves. And I love my family very much. My children. Anyway, y'all have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. I don't know if there's a last game or not, a late game or not. But if there is, enjoy if you watch the game. I am going to go watch my videos from other countries. I enjoy their lifestyle. I enjoy the way they live, their sceneries on YouTube. So I will see y'all later. God bless. And do remember that I love y'all very much. And for those of you that know me, I pray for y'all all the time. You are really, really, really my true family. Although my viewers are my family as well, but you know what I mean. We were raised together, same town, doing the same things, and you all know how much I love you. God bless you guys. Have a great Sunday evening. Bye. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Leave me a comment, even if it's 2 or 3 words. All right, I'll let you go. Bye.